Good evening, folks. Fire Ice back at you here once again. We're going to continue the Rogue Guide. This is going to be part 2 of high AC bow builds. So if you guys liked what you saw in the first video and you're interested in learning about more builds with Rogue, we're going to continue. Just like video 1 where I played high AC with Emerald Heavens, this one is also going to be a high AC bow build video, but we're going to change things up a little bit this time in terms of the gear used. Hotkeys are going to be the same, just like last night. We're going to, or previous video, we're going to start with the same hotkeys: Mana Shield, Fireball, Chain Lightning, Teleport. So pretty similar to last night's build. Let's open up Torch. Okay. What I want to do this time is, though, let's change things up a little bit. I'm going to go for not quite the maximum AC this time, maybe, but let's put on Obsidian Helm of the Stars. We're going to get our resist elsewhere. This is going to be a somewhat lower mana build, but we're going to focus on more bow damage this time. I'll tell you what, let's put Royal in the inventory just in case. Depending on what spawns on level 13, I'll keep that in there just in case. But right off the bat, we're getting 39 resist all with this helm, 11 all attributes, 15 armor. That's a total of 17 AC if you include the all attributes. So then we're going to do the jewel slots. Because I'm going to be focusing on a higher damage bow this time, we're going to be getting our resist from the helm slot. And from, I could go amulet or ring. Let's just go amulet with Obsidian Zode like last night. I'm going to basically keep the jewel slots the same. But I'll tell you what, with this build I kind of like to have a little more leeway with the jewelry and helm slots. So we're going to use the 2 Dragon Zodes like last video. But I'll tell you what, depending on what we get, let me bring my amulet too. And just in case, let's put in one more Obsidian Zode ring. So, as you can see, if I opt for RC and I need to get resists on 2 jewel slots, I have the ability to do that. I don't like to do that too much because I really like to use Dragon Zodes as much as I can. But using Obsidian Zode in 2 slots is perfectly viable. You just get a lower mana build is all. So for the bow build, we're going to put on Savage Bow of the Heavens this time. Savage Heavens gives you kind of the same benefits that Emerald Heavens does. You get the 15 all attributes, just like with Emerald Heavens, but you're going to get more bow damage. You're going to have less mana, of course, because you're not getting your resistance on a bow slot. So you're going to have to get your resistances elsewhere. In this case, we're going to do Helm and Amulet. So we're going to lose out on some mana, at least the 40 mana from the RC. And also I'm losing some armor class, but keep in mind what I said last night, that you only need the 285 or more armor against Blood Knights, Balrogs, and I think Azure Drakes. So if I put on, we're still going to stay on high AC. Let's reopen Torch. And then I got to choose between the plates. Awesome Stars is generally my go-to. But maybe with this build, because I'm going to be using Obsidian Helm of the Stars and losing out on some mana. Maybe Awesome Sorcery is a better choice somewhat. Let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, so with this build, 269 AC, sick bow damage, 121 to 150. If you remember with Emerald Heavens, I was getting 125 to 138. So that's 12 points max damage more. Even with using Awesome Plate of Sorcery. If we switch that out to Awesome Plate of the Stars, let's see what that would bring us to. So 126 to 155 damage, 438 mana, pretty much same stats as last night. 271 AC. I get 2 more armor because of the Stars armor. Let's stick with Awesome Stars. 438 mana should be plenty for our purposes still. So this is very similar to last night's build. Less armor class, less mana, but higher bow damage is what we're going to have here. So she's all equipped and ready to go. I got some potions in my inventory, so we can. I've already checked Grizz and Wort as well, so we can get straight to it. We're gonna go down to level 13, and we're gonna tear Hellhell to shreds with a more of a focus on bow damage. We'll see what monsters spawn. Maybe it'd be a better mob with the build I used in the last video, but we'll see. So again, first thing I do is cast Mana Shield. This is a interesting level. Let me take a look here. So maybe in this case, we put our town portal right here, perhaps. And without further ado, let's get to it. Let's go down here and see what we got. Oh, all melee. Blood Knights. Blood Knights again on level 13. Okay. And Vipers. Okay, so this is an all melee level, so I don't need resistances. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm kind of glad I did this. I'm gonna opt out Obsidian Helm of the Stars. I don't need resist on this level. We're gonna take off Obsidian Zode and put on Dragon Zode. So I can go 3 times Dragon Zodiac, Awesome Stars, Royal Circlet, and Savage Heavens. This is awesome. Okay. So now, because I don't need resist on this level, I'm maximizing my armor class, my mana, and my bow damage. This is awesome. This is a really great roll here. So just like last night, I'm going to play it the same way. And Fire Drakes. This is an awesome level. All melee, okay. Wow. I do gotta say, I feel maybe just a slight difference in the bow damage with Savage Heavens. Not a huge difference from Emerald Heavens. I'm getting about 17 points more maximum damage. That's substantial. When you look at the monster health bars go down, you don't see really a huge difference. And it doesn't really feel like a huge difference, but it does. There is a little bit of a difference. So there you have it with that. So yeah, this build is ridiculously good for melee. You could even probably throw on a Godder with this build too, and get even more damage. I do like having the light radius that Royal Circlet offers though, and the extra mana. So I pretty much just stick with that, though Godder would certainly work great here, no doubt about it. Yeah, look at that damage. Pick up some gold. Notice how I use some caution still, but corners work great too. In this case, I can just blow them all to pieces. Oh, that great axe, that was probably... I don't think I'm going to pick that up. I'm pretty sure that was from a Viper. The high, the high magic attribute just... Wow, that is fucking beautiful. Ooh, okay. This is pretty much just like the first video. Spells are the main offense. And the bows, even though I have more bow damage than with Emerald Heavens, the bow is still kind of secondary in this case compared to the spells. But look at that bow damage. Not a tremendous difference from Emerald Heavens, but you can see a little bit of a difference for sure with the Savage. And by the way, Savage Heavens is the best damage bow with attributes added onto it. Unfortunately, the Merciless Heavens long warbow is impossible to get. You can get a Merciless Heavens long battle bow and maybe even a short warbow with really low stats, but they will never match up to a Savage Heavens long warbow. It's kind of a pity. The reason why you can't get a Merciless Heavens long warbow is strictly due to the cost. It exceeds Wirt's price caps, so you just can't do it due to the pricing, because you can get a Merciless long warbow of Thunder or Burning. Okay. So let's more Fireball. Oh, I heard a jewel drop. Beautiful. Um, uh, an amulet from a Fire Drake. It's gonna be garbage. I'll pick it up anyway, but it's gonna be garbage. These guys, the Bloodies can drop good stuff. The Vipers cannot. Not really, anyway. Okay, that was beautiful. So these high AC bow builds, especially with a Heavens build, just really goes to show how much these items really empower the rogue. Like this turns her practically into a sorcerer. Okay, and I think this level is all clear. Let's bring down a few potions and I don't know how I picked that up. Let's go down to the next level. Now I'm going to change back here just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what monsters are there. So, okay. So same deal, let's cast Mana Shield. And we're going to put a town portal. This is kind of an awkward level. I hate to do it right here. That's still a little close to the stairs, but let's see what we got. Oh, okay, there's nothing in here. Let's just do it over here then. That's a little better. Aha! Interesting. So, So Storms and Gold Vipers, Merciless Burning I would have a ball with that here, but we're gonna stick with Heavens. You know, you don't really need max lightning resistance versus Storms. Their lightning damage is not super high. So I'm gonna and I have enough armor class with 271 versus these monsters. That's beyond maximum beneficial AC versus these guys. So I'm gonna throw on Dragon Zone for all 3 slots. I'll keep Obsidian Helm of the Stars on just to have a little lightning resistance. The lightning does hurt if you have 0 resist, but we can get away with 39%, I think. 498 mana, same damage, 271 AC. This should work perfect. Huh. Okay. Fucker. Kept dodging my arrows. Okay. Oh, okay. Still got mana shield up. What a joke. Nothing in there. Let's see what that corpse has. Nothing. Okay. Bo takes care of the stragglers quite easily. So on this level, we're gonna come across Fangskin in his pack at some point. Easy. I think he's up here. A claymore. Anything else? Nope. So he dropped a claymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, a ring. That could be a gold heavens. I'm gonna pick that up. So as you can see, I'm doing mostly casting, but if it works, it works. You know, the whole idea of these builds is not to make it more challenging. The whole idea is to dominate by playing high AC and get the maximum beneficial from your items. I will be going into low AC bow builds later on in this guide, so that way, right now it looks like I'm just steamrolling everything, and I am. But when I get to low AC builds, that will be much more challenging, and you'll see how much I play differently when I'm on low AC. I still cast quite a bit, but not nearly this much. When you're playing a low AC rogue, that's kind of a true rogue build in my opinion, because that's where the bow becomes your primary weapon in most instances. You can still cast and use spells, but you got to be more careful with it, because when you're low AC, you're a lot more fragile, and casting spells can attract more monsters. So, and the more monsters you have coming at you, the greater your odds of facing death, especially when you're low AC. So the bow kind of becomes more of a primary focus on low AC builds, whereas builds like what I'm playing in the last video and this one, your bow's your secondary weapon. So it looks like I'm going to need to head to town here pretty soon. Let's see how much I can get away with this last mana glow before I have to go to town. Oh, how generous. Okay, cool. So, 17 monsters left. You gotta love it when monsters try to turn a corner and you can just stun lock them to death. That's a great tactic with Rogue. When they're coming around the corner, you can just kind of stun lock them and kill them. If you got a bunch coming at you, in certain situations, if you had like a barrel right here where that cursor is, or even right here maybe, they might kind of just get bunched up behind this guy, and then you can move on to the next one and just kind of stack them. Okay. 9 monsters left. Okay, we're down to 4 monsters left. Okay, and I'm not too worried about not being able to cast the TP. We will solve that problem. putting on Royal Circlet. Let's ID some of this crap, and we will get more potions and continue on. Jade Amulet of Thieves. Okay. Okay. Pretty much garbage, but to be expected. Okay, so let's go to Peppy. And let's see how many rejuice he offers. Not many. Okay, so we're gonna... Only 2. Wow. Stingy bastard. So I'm gonna go down real quick to refresh him. And hopefully he sells more than 2 this time. Are you fucking kidding me? Pepin, you are a fucking bastard. Okay. I don't want to keep going down and down. I'm gonna just go to Adria real quick. And we'll grab some blues and be on our way. Where did my Obsidian Stars helm go? Oh, there it is. I accidentally dropped that. Put that back on. I wouldn't be surprised if dungeon level 15 was all magical monsters. If that is going to turn out to be the case, I'll probably just stop the video and put on low AC and finish it without recording. But I think you guys are kind of getting the gist of what I'm doing here with this build. It's kind of almost a medium AC, really, if you think about it, if you're using Obsidian, the Helm of the Stars. I guess you could call it high AC. 271 is high AC, I guess, although, like I said, it's not the max beneficial AC. So, the downstairs is here, and let's see what we're going to have on 15. Mana Shield. Um, hmm. Probably put, oh, that's an open wall. Let's put it, I don't know, right here for now will do. Let's see what's on the level. Yeah, this is an all magic level. Soul Burners and Low Vaults, or Magistrates as they're called. So we'll stop the video here. I'll save this type of I'm gonna finish the game, but we'll save this type of monster level for when I'm doing like low AC builds, because obviously I would use a low AC build for this level, just because there's no benefit in using high AC here. It's all about having the resistances and a maximum mana pool. But I want to thank you guys for watching this second video in the Rogue Guide. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks. Have a great evening and catch you guys later.